Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today it's a different setup, not your usual beauty stuff. Today I actually thought I wanted to do some hand sanitizers or sanitizers in general. I've actually gotten the recipe from the World Health Organization, so this is not just some wishy-washy DIY video. Wait, and let me close this. This is not in any way natural. In fact, natural hand sanitizers doesn't really work for this time around. I've actually watched this video by this girl named Michelle, and she did a really good breakdown in telling us what is a good hand sanitizer and what is a bad hand sanitizer. Let me just give you a gist. A good hand sanitizer should come up to at least 75% or 70%, or I think the World Health Organization actually said like above 60% of alcohol content. Then actually they only can kill the vibe. Let's say the alcohol itself, to begin with, if it's just 70%, and then after that you kind of mix with like glycerin and hydrogen peroxide, it usually comes down to a lower percentage of alcohol, so which means you kind of like diluted the alcohol already, and that pretty much doesn't really work that well for the why that is going on right now. The reason why I'm saying why, because I cannot really say the word because I'm actually afraid that they might demonetize my videos, and there has been 2 videos that has been up already that have already been demonetized because I talk about that thing. So I guess the alcohol percentage that you should start with should at least be 99% or 97% of alcohol content in there, so that once you kind of mix up with all the other things, it will come down to probably around like 70% and above, or between 70 to 75%. So it will pretty much still be an effective hand sanitizer for times like this. If you want to know more, I will link it in the description down below. You can actually check it out there. Really well presented, and she did a really good job in putting it into super layman term for people like me. She's not trying to say that you cannot DIY your hand sanitizer. In fact, you can if you have all the ingredients. So I actually bought all the ingredients that is recommended, kinda ish. There are some things that I couldn't really find, but I kind of bought like a higher percentage of it. But at least the alcohol percentage is 99%. I wanted to buy ethanol. Apparently ethanol is better, but isopropyl alcohol works as well. Ethanol is pretty much sold out everywhere in Malaysia, and even if they sell ethanol right now, it's really crazy expensive. They really hike up the price. Okay, I bought these items from Shopee. Good places that I usually buy from, that I usually buy my like chemicals from, or I usually buy like my wax bases or my soap bases. I used to like do my own like soaps and stuff like that. I would think that it's a reputable chemical or raw ingredients store on Shopee, even way before this whole vibe going on right now. I have actually a little bit too much. I kind of bought from 2 different stores. They are both a little bit more reputable one, and it's not too expensive as well, so they don't hike up the price. Even if they do hike up the price, I don't think it's like to the crazy point of like triple the amount of what it used to be. The first store that I usually go to, they still have the ingredients that I want, called this store. I don't even know how to, it's some e-cam something like that. Pretty reputable if you want to buy like raw ingredients and stuff like that. That's the one that I always usually go to, and it comes in like box like this. So what happened was I actually ordered from them like way long ago. This was before the time where it was enforced on us that we need to stay at home, okay? So I thought it would arrive within like 3-day times according to what the Shopee kind of suggested delivery time. But what happened was that the time passed and they didn't even deliver it to me, and there was no notice or nothing like that. So I wasn't sure, but there was a like a DHL kind of tracking number already. But I tried to track it online. It doesn't seem to have anything going on. Like I couldn't find that package online. I texted them, but there was no reply from them. So I just thought that, you know what, maybe they just don't have the ingredients. So I just canceled it out. I don't want to make a fuss out of it, and I decided to kind of purchase from another store. The other store actually delivered the same time as this particular one, and I was like, damn, now I got too much of these ingredients already. But it's okay, because to be honest, the vibe, I really don't think that it will go away anytime soon. It just seems like, I don't know what's going on with Malaysia, but a lot of other districts have already said that they're not going to have the Ramadan Bazaar. If you don't know what Ramadan Bazaar is, basically it's the time where everybody, you know, have like shops like pasar malam like that, or have like night market like that, but you know, with all the Muslim kind of food, and it's delicious every year. we all love our Ramadan bazaar. But this year, because of what's going on, we thought that it should at least be shut down because those are attractions. There usually will be a lot of people and it's going to be very hard to control. But I don't understand why. The government apparently say that the KL Ramadan bazaar will still go on, but with strict rules or something like that. I'm like, how are you gonna like have strict rule for people in night market, telling people to stay 1 meters away from each other? I don't think that's gonna happen when you're in a night market. But anyway, that aside, this is not a video about that. I'm ranting already. Let me just talk about the first store that I bought from. They come in boxes like this, very well packed. All their ingredients are in like dark glass amber bottle. I think that is great, specifically when it comes to chemicals like that. It's very important to make sure that it is stored well so that it doesn't get direct sunlight and stuff like that, because these are very easily flammable. So these are very well packed, and also each of the bottle, it comes in like a bubble wrap, like a really high-tech advanced bubble wrap like this, which is great also, so that it doesn't like break during the shipping and stuff like that. They also gave me a free glove because I believe they saw the ingredients that I bought. It's pretty much a hand sanitizer ingredient, so they gave me like a glove and also this bottle here as well, which I thought was really, really nice of them to kind of add that in there. They also gave free pipettes, a tool that not everyone has lying around at home. This is the bigger bottle. This is the hydrogen peroxide. The one that is suggested on the World Health Organization site, it says to have a hydrogen peroxide of 3%. Unfortunately, I can't find 3% of hydrogen peroxide, so the closest I can get is 7%. This is like 500 ml. This glycerin, the smaller one, this is actually in 300 grams. The final item that is in here is the, of course, isopropyl alcohol. This is in 99%. I bought like the highest percentage one, is in 1 liter. The second store that I bought from, it came in similar box as well, like a regular cardboard. However, it was packed like this, a bubble wrap, but a really thin bubble wrap. The white plastic bottle. They do not have like a bigger jar of isopropyl alcohol. They only have 200 ml. So I thought I'll just grab all three because they have 3 more left. The majority of the ingredients in the hand sanitizer is the alcohol, so which means that I definitely need more alcohol. And then also I bought the glycerol as well. I'm gonna open all of this up first and then I'll be back. Alright, so I've already taken out all of them from their packaging and I've already sanitized all the things that I want to use by spraying some isopropyl alcohol just to ensure that a little bit more sanitized. Oh wait, I forgot, I actually do need some cold boiling water. Let me just go and get that, yeah? Cold water here that has been boiled before already. I do not have distilled water. If you have distilled water, you can always just use distilled water. It's really up to you. Put on the glasses, protective glasses. To be honest, you really don't need this. This is just additional. I'm gonna use the glove that they gave as well. It looks really bad. I think it looks really, really old, but I still am gonna use it. Let's just protect ourselves, okay? They already gave already. Might as well just use it to make me look a little bit more like a chemist. Parents, aren't you proud of me right now? Oh my god, it's so hard. Instructions that was given from the World Health Organization. The recipe is actually made for 10 liters. Of course, I do not have 10 liters of ingredients here, so I found an alternative recipe. Pretty much break it down to you in cups, alright? It says to have 1 cup of isopropyl alcohol, which is 99% one, and then 1 tablespoon of hydrogen peroxide, supposedly 3%, but I have 7%, I'm just gonna use that. 1 teaspoon of glycerin, 1/4 cup, 1 tablespoon, and 1 teaspoon of sterile, distilled, or cold boiling water. Let's start. 1 cup of isopropyl alcohol. This is 1 cup. This 200 ml one, right? I don't think it's enough at all. Oh, it's pretty close. It's almost to 1 cup though. Pretty close, I have to say. And open the other one. Okay, that is 1 cup. I don't want to fill it too full. I'm scared I will accidentally spill it over. So let's just pour it up. See, I already spilled some over. Great, never mind. Pour a little bit more here. Just to salvage it. The alcohol smell. 1 tablespoon of hydrogen peroxide. Maybe I should have opened the window for this. Oh dear god, did you see that? Okay, this must have been shaken too hard. Thankfully, nothing happened. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna open the door instead of the window because the window is very loud. Okay, hydrogen peroxide. In you go. Okay, there you go. A stopper as well, so that is really, really good. 1 teaspoon of glycerin. Where's my glycerin? Glycerin is supposed to be a little bit thicker viscosity. It's not as liquidy as the other ingredients here. So as you can see, it's really thick. So glycerin or glycerol, you use this as like a moisturizer. The hydrogen peroxide is like a disinfectant as well. And of course, alcohol is to, well, kill the bite and the bacteria and stuff like that as well. What the fudge? Okay, do we mix everything together? But it doesn't say here to add water though. I don't know. I'm just gonna mix this, alright? Do I need to add water or not? Because according to the top up with, oh yeah, 1/4 cup of water. 1/4 cup of water. 1 tablespoon of water. 1 teaspoon of water. Okay, now stir it. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We're gonna pour this into this bottle. I have about 300 ml of a hand sanitizer or sanitizer in general. Sure, I have extras. I don't know. Oh no, I think it's gonna, wait, I think I have extras. I have a little bit more extra. The extras, I'm gonna pour it back into this bottle container that I kind of dumped out all the isopropyl alcohol already. So I'm just gonna pour it back here just to store it temporarily. In case I need more of this, I can just use this. Done! Of course, when you make your own stuff, you need to test it out first. My hands are very, very powdery right now. Who cares? Let's try it out. The good part about this bottle that they gave me is actually the fact that they have a lock here. This lock is literally just here and you can just lock it back if you want to. So I'm just gonna unlock it right now and then... Oh, the mist is pretty good as well. This works pretty well. Cool, I like it. I actually prefer using a spray nozzle instead of a pump out bottle. I feel like it's easier if you decide that you want to spray on like surfaces, wipe down the surfaces. It's just much easier than in a pump bottle. That's just how I feel. That's just how I like it. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Don't forget to like and subscribe!